Yours is
enough.
Get me troops right now. Get me the finest troops in our army on the double. On the triple even. Probably shouldn't have kicked them out, but I might need those gentlemen in a second. I probably don't, but I probably do at the same time because I'm not him. I'm Slim Jim. Hey, little boat, in the flesh. Get these troops on me on the double. You know, honestly, if it was actually on like a where something I have, I'd probably play it and check it out. I wouldn't even lie. World of Warcraft? Like if there was a way I could play it, I probably would try it and check it out. I wouldn't pay fucking. I've seen people play it. It doesn't look like my type of game necessarily, so I wouldn't pay freaking the $9 million it costs by any means. But I mean, overall, I'd probably. Yeah, I would. I mean, I wouldn't be against trying it and seeing if it's literally just penis and herb or if it's actually decent. I've heard some stories about it. It doesn't look like the worst thing I've ever freaking seen. Hopefully they're just as bad as I want them to be. It's not good. It's compared to the OG, it's not good. OG on top. And if that thing is gonna be anything like 2 is, I'll never even think twice about buying 2. It'll never even come up. It's crap. Like, it was a fumble. That was poo-poo. Like, I'm trying to trust the process. You know, I've got it. Arc ascended. Like, I've got it purchased still. I haven't refunded it quite yet. I'm just trying to trust the process, but I don't know how well it's gonna work because it's pretty booby cheeks. It'll never be good. On PC, they're probably pretty good. On console, they're fucking wiener. They're not. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, it's like if they just updated a little more, you'd have a lot better stuff. But they just are not doing it. Yeah. I believe they actually just made that a feature in the game. No. The Rad Brad. Yeah, they took cryos out, so probably. Pokeballs? Pokemane? Buy my $30 cookies, please. If you're broke, say that. If not, buy my $30 cookies. I just thought it was funny. I seen that XQC dude. He reviewed the cookies and said they weren't good. I was like, I respect him for saying that. I think him and Pokey are like somewhat friends, because she sent him a free bag of cookies, and he was like, yeah, these are pretty mid. I was like, ooh, respect. Saw it on TikTok. I was like, heck yeah. At least he's honest compared to saying, yeah, these $30 cookies are phenomenal. Man didn't sell out at least. I'm gonna sell out one of these days for $30 cookies. I know what it means. Like cookies in general, or are you talking the $30 cookies I'm talking about? It really depends on how they're prepared and where you get them from. Like, I've definitely had some oh man, it's all cookies. I was just talking, there's a streamer that sells cookies, and she wanted like $30 for a small bag of cookies. I was more making fun of her for that, because it was dumb. Yeah, that was a really popular one. That was supposed to be part of the it's an AA thing for, what is it? It's supposed to be, I'm trying to think what it is, the building stuff. It's really popular in that. She was talking about, like, on her stream, how people should buy her $30 cookies, and if you can't, you're broke. And it's just like, one streamer was looking at it, and he was reviewing the cookies and said they're not good, especially for $30. Yeah, honestly, $1.50 for a single cookie is kind of high. It really depends on how the cookie's prepared. Like, there's a cookie shop where we live at, and the cookies are a little pricey, ain't even gonna lie, but they're prepared, they're hot, kind of melt in your mouth when you're eating them. They're really good. I don't go there a lot, because like I said, it is very expensive. Kind of thought it was funny though, because that streamer's out of touch. $30 for some cookies. Crunchy or soft? Honestly, I prefer my cookie soft. I ain't gonna lie. Only crunchy one I actually like is the blue bag of Chips Ahoy. Honestly, I don't really like Snickerdoodles unless they're from Insomnia Cookie. I don't know, some Insomnia Cookie does something right with them being hot and everything. No, I don't even know where the nearest one is. Fort Wayne? Indy? There's not one in Fort Wayne? Oh dang, yeah, I don't go to Indy a lot. I heard Crumble Cookie's kind of like not terrible, but not good at the same time. Like, I heard the way they do it is their cookies are like partially undercooked, so they're soft. I mean, it really wouldn't hurt if you know, as long as it's a cookie, it wouldn't hurt terribly, but Yeah. Heard heard they're kind of expensive though. Kind of like a if they weren't like super expensive. But then again, I go to Insomnia Cookies sometimes, and Insomnia Cookies really expensive. It's not something I go to a lot, but you know, just like that once every like 6 months or whatever, you know, just have a little treat. Probably wouldn't be too bad. Because we're trying to get up the wall, and for some reason, all the troops are really wanting to sit right there. Surprisingly, they haven't ran around, so it's kind of just like trying to push them off the wall and then push them around. I got pooped on, so yeah, it's just kind of seeing whoever wins the wall battle here. Yeah, I'm dead. I got pooped on. And it's climbing up into a whole huge group of guys, and it doesn't work very well. They're probably doing it over here too. Yeah, they're doing it right here because there's a second set of ladders over here. Usually I'll do it where I'll use the catapults to blow down the wall, but I figured this time I'm on a time schedule, so I'm not doing it. I have to go defend another castle. Should have tried to go down through the door, but I mean, we're doing okay. Like, we're doing double right now. We've got twice as many of their guys dead as ours. They opened the gate. You know, I mean, they only technically killed 122. That's not too bad. They wounded a ton of guys, but it's not bad. And then they had enough retreat where they had to go to the keep. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. So I need to go back and defend this piece of junk. If I can make it. Guess I'll defend here first since I'm on the way. Honestly, this game's not like too terrible, but they do need to add some stuff to it. Supposedly it's in like early stages of the game, but it's just like, man, this game's been in early stages for 10 years now. You know, how long can you keep a game in early stages? You know what? We ball. Yeah, you might want to run back in there, fool. I believe we never actually took down the walls on this one. It's a good song.
Yeah, I don't know if this game is like, if your team dies, it's permadeath. What?
They got lucky.
That wasn't XCOM, bro. The team died. The only one that didn't was your access. Like, all your fucking, like, crazy good people.
And what that guy said. Are they Turkish? I didn't realize they were a Turkish company. It makes sense though. I've heard this game has been in development for like 10 years and they've never done anything to actually like improve it. No, yeah, you're too. Okay. They can't hear you. I wish Discord would fix something so if I could other people would hear it, or I could turn the setting on PlayStation somewhere along the way, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Yeah, they'll never make it where I could do it. It's kind of random. Like, what's the point of allowing it on PlayStation, but you can't hear each other? Anyways. Oh yeah, I've heard quite a few stories about stuff they have not added on this, or they're supposed to add. or they just everyone's asking for them to add, and then they say no every single time. They're like, we're not doing that. It's like I guess mods really saved the game on PC for this, but kind of crazy that you have to rely on mods to make the game halfway playable and decent. They have done a couple smaller updates for this game that I've heard people talking about, but like overall they're not doing anything like super insane. Like it's mostly mods gonna be keeping this game alive. Like where you can actually make it where every alliance in the game isn't constantly attacking you. Like the diplomacy mod, I've heard that's really good. Never actually seen it, but heard that's kind of where the money's at.
Fire at will!
I didn't even send these guys in, but they're gonna go in anyways.
Give 'em hell!
I'm dead. Oh lord. They were just on me right there. I never actually played Warband. I honestly wish I would have, but I never wanted to buy it. I just never thought it was good. And then I saw this one come out, and it was on sale when I bought it, so I was like, you know what? I'll check it out. Pretty good game. Pretty decent fun. Glad I didn't pay full price for it. Sandals and boots, yes sir. I've always wanted to do an online match in this game, but you cannot find an online match in this. It's impossible. Oh yeah, it could be way better. Like I said, they've done a couple small things to it, but like, overall, it needs a lot of work here and there. They could definitely add a ton more stuff to it and make it 10 times better. Dog, what is this?
Hey, Gary. That place is that. The place where there's random
Yeah. You can also find them in random buildings, but mostly the wasteland. There's like 37 different styles of mines in that game, and that's why you don't see them half the time. I'm on the PS5. I think because the most common one you see on the game is the it's actually the crockpot bomb, but you wouldn't notice it because it just kind of random. It blends in. Or there's the hubcap one. That one's really common. Hmm.
So if you
Oh my lord! It's time for me to back out. Time for me to head out. Time to go to bed. Yeah, bombs. Oh wait, are you playing a freaking PC or what?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No, I had to fucking switch back to my PlayStation. My PS4.
Didn't ask.
PS4 doesn't have Discord on it, but Xbox does. It's literally the same world that I tried.
Honestly, I think that game would be fun if it didn't randomly generate like all water.
Actually, you can just say towns, rivers, craters, cracks, lakes, plains, hills, mountains.
Yeah, good. Most of that stuff's good. It's just when it comes down to the freaking water. The water is nasty on that game. I would turn it like practically off. Too much water on that. It'd be like, oh, I would turn it like off. That's like one of the biggest downfalls of that game is the water, and then there's no boat or anything to get around on it. And then they're gonna make you rebuy the game here in 6 months when it finally comes out again. Smoke another one.
I literally, yeah, there's a Christmas in my house. Fucking, having fucking jamming stuff with fucking shit. The guys like in my house are different as fuck.
Bro works at the bank. That's just 'cause you're fat.
How do you feel about the Lions getting into the playoffs? Oh no.
Charge!
He's the player guy.
Charge!
Snow's better with water. Like you don't have to go over the spot to discover it. Yo. That sounds good actually. Hopefully they do that. Hopefully they do that for the new version that comes out. Whether or not I buy it's another story, but hopefully they do it for the new version. And again, the new version that comes out better be next to like free after freaking releasing the Dookie version they did. Then expecting people to rebuy the game. That's kind of a insane move. It's either that or it better be like so updated that it's practically a new game. I don't see a whole lot of that happening though. They're gonna be like $800.
Damn, boy, you could have Fortnite. Derek, what do you do whenever you do a drop on death? You belt, full belt only?
Yeah, usually. Heard you've been working hard lately, Sam. Is it true? Must be nice. Yes, sir.
What happened?
Frickin' inside they didn't need me. You got that end of the year frickin' and they're cutting cost. Yeah. You gotta cut some people out for business. Rest in peace, he said. You're the worst weather I've ever seen. Get out of town.
Wait, so like you didn't even like point out anything, just like that out?
Yeah, just walk me out. Budget cuts. They do it. They do it every Christmas.
Someone complained about how nobody wants to cook when I do this, and I'm like,
Oh yeah. Who's the dude in charge of hiring?
my stepdad.
Oh, Ben? Okay. I thought you were talking there was someone else doing it too, although I've heard a couple dudes say they hired in and he was the ones that did the interview with him. I bet he's gonna did he mention anything about getting a promotion at work? There's a couple dudes that got walked out that were like higher up. I figure he's gonna move up to their spot. At least one of them.
I don't know.
They walked out the third. Yeah, they didn't actually fire me. We were just messing with you. They walked out the head of maintenance one day, the head of paint and underframe, and then they walked out the tool crib engineer one day. I guess they got caught in the tool booth spray painting or painting some of their truck parts, and they all got fired. Talking three dudes that have worked there for 10+ years. 100K salary a year. You know, like I said, big dollar folk got walked out for painting truck parts in a freaking their booth. It was unauthorized use of company property. They probably did something else really stupid, but that was what we all heard. Oh yeah, just to save a couple bucks, yeah. And like I said, they were most definitely getting paid over 100K. They'd been there for years. They were high up in the building. Like I said, the head of maintenance. You know, that's not an easy job to get to, and even your normal maintenance is high dollar. Talking one was an engineer, that's high dollar. And then the other is like a big supervisor in the building, that's high dollar. And it's like getting walked out, yeah, saving probably like $5 on some paint. Could have did it at home. Yeah. Stupid of them. Yeah, I don't either. I heard it. Everyone, the one lady we had that was working there was like, dude, they do this every year. They freaking always walk people out at Christmas time, and I hate it. And she ended up walking. She left that day. She went home early because she was so mad. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, huh, homegirl, what is your problem? Why would you leave early because they fired these dudes? And she's always complaining she needs to stay at work for money and everything. Like, she was complaining she didn't have enough money for her freaking power bills. I'm like, and then she left, yeah, she like freaking left right after. I'm like, what a lady. Like, make it make sense.
I'll tear your limbs.
And then everyone else was sitting there chatting. They're like, oh, dude, they shouldn't have walked these guys out. These dudes were great dudes and everything. And I'm like, bro, you guys must be talking about separate folks, because I remember these dudes a whole different way. The dude that worked in the tool crib thought he was better than everyone else. Didn't matter what you were doing, what job you did, he thought he was better than you. Couldn't stand that guy. Oh yeah, it didn't matter. He just thought he was better than you no matter what. And then the same with the dude in maintenance. Honestly, I couldn't tell you if that dude knew how to do his job. He was so dumb. He thought he was better than everyone. Freaking couldn't tell you different. And then the other dude, I'd never actually seen the other dude. Everyone said he was like a nice guy and everything, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I never seen him. And then they all start talking about if other people got walked out of the building. And I'm like, you guys are insane. They were like, talk about how if our supervisor got walked out of the building, how they would also walk out. And I was sitting there, I was like, dog, I would never walk out for our supervisor. That dude does not know how to do his job. He could care less if I'm there or not. I would never walk out for that dude. He does. Yeah, like the dude I work with straight up said he'd walk out if that dude got walked out, and I was like, you're dumb, bro. That, like I said, our supervisor does not understand how to do his job. No. He does not understand how to do his job. They're dumb. They don't need a job, I guess.
Unless you're in a union, there's really no point into taking a fucking walkout.
Too many boots to lick.
Unless you're trying to get a fucking union, and that's a good way to fucking get everybody to walk out.
That never happened.
Yeah, you know how fucking. Just like, even in school, I remember. Like, just like the cat shitting on unionization.
Well, they have. Depends. It all depends. It's good in theory, but it really depends on what you're doing, how you're doing it. Because unions, they get you more money, but they also take a stupid amount of money from you. There's a union fee they charge, so
yeah.
It really depends.
But like, if your union's actually doing shit, I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, because more than likely, if we got a union, they would give us a $10 an hour raise. Because they would go off of how Indianapolis gets paid, because they build them in Indianapolis also, and they would, we'd probably get a $10 raise. But then the union fees would come in and everything else. More than likely, if they tried to start a union where we work at, they would just close the plant and move.
Yeah, probably.
Because they did it in Canada back in the day. Before they moved where they're at now, they straight up just said, "Nah, we moving, we out. You Canadians too greedy."
The entire region, our Midwestern area, like Michigan, Indiana, the northern Indiana, like Chicago and like South Bend, all that, is considered the Rust Belt because that's what happened. We unionized back in the day when like the Midwest was a huge industrial, I guess, scene, and then everybody wanted to get into unions, so everybody just fucking was like, I'm gonna pay you fucking. I'll just go down to Mexico. Just do 50 fucking cents just for a fucking Modelo and just fucking work his ass off.
Walmart was a big help in that too, though. Walmart was a really big help in that, though. They were they wanted to reduce the cost of everything, so they kept sending stuff down to Mexico to make it cheaper to buy. You like that?
There's always hidden reasons behind why all these fucking corporations do this shit.
So you're
I think that I don't think it's doing that out of kindness to heart. They're thinking that they're trying to profit out of it in some way, shape, or form.
Well, the whole idea of it was they sent the jobs to Mexico because the Americans cost too much money to make them, so it was cheaper to send it to.
That's what you were saying. My bad.
Yeah, you lost me. I was like, what a guy. No. They like Huffy Bicycle. They closed the American plant and moved it to Mexico because it was cheaper to produce them in Mexico. That way they make more of a profit on the bicycle too.
That's how MSO is too. Except it's not Mexico. Well, they have a Mexican plant, but like there's like fucking 30 fucking plants in India and shit. sell, pretty much, in the Western world, besides the one in Mexico. All the rest of the ones are fucking overseas just because they can pay them so much fucking less.
Yeah, I seen a video where a guy was talking about how he outsources his office job to India. He pays like $4 a day, which is like super crazy for India. And I was sitting there, I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, what a guy. Like the man making $4 a day, like American in India, he's like super rich making that much money. The man just sits at home, outsources his job, and does nothing at home all day. I was like, what a guy. What a gentleman. And then you I ate it. And then you wonder why like every call center is like from India or someone that sounds like they're from that area. They just keep outsourcing their own jobs over there.
Honestly, it's not India. It's Pakistan that has India, which is like the country that's directly to the north of India.
Mm-hmm.
But
You are right, just.
Indians, but I think the only difference is that Indians or whatever Hindu, whatever that fucking religion is, and then the Pakistanis are Muslim. But a lot of the call centers are set up in Pakistan now because there's a large movement. I actually watched a video about it today. I can't remember the fuck. His YouTube channel is like scammer.
So I thought he was gonna go out.
Like I said, dude, this looks really nice. The big guy here. It feels good. Yeah.
Why are you failing it for?
Scammer payback.
Never heard of him.
And like he literally, listen in the fucking video. That's pretty fucking cool. Cause like he can literally access their fucking like the CCTV in their call center and like watch them, and like all he does is like just scare the shit out of them, and then report to like local authorities, but local authorities doesn't do anything about it. So he just makes a bag off of posting on YouTube.
Scammer get scammed.
Why is it so more difficult? Oh god, Ford, why did none of these guys get loot? I'm trying to like steal their shit, but there's nothing. I just watched a fucking, I've been watching a bunch of these videos where it's like body cam shit, and I just watched a cop dual wield a fucking dual wield block and a tape. He was sitting there with a block tape.
Man used the wrong hand on accident. feel like I know what you're talking about. Which is kind of surprising because they're supposed to run their uniforms the same exact way. So, you know, your taser's in your non-dominant hand or your gun's on your non-dominant, something like that. And it's supposed to be kind of... It's, major laser. But what if I don't? Hey. I just hit dimes. Drop beats, not bombs, as Abraham Lincoln said. Me and my boy Abe till the very end. Hadouken. Dude, honestly, you talking about how no one wants to work, I could see a big reason why people don't want to work where we work at. Half those dudes in there will not train you how to do your job. They'll just go in there and ridicule you for not knowing how to do it, and it's just like, bro. Oh yeah, it's always, like I said, it's always some dude that's been there since the dawn of time, and it's just, and then they're always complaining that don't know what you're doing, and it's just like, dog, tell me, teach me, like help me out a little bit here. Yeah. Barely does that. I have one dude there. None of us are a big fan of him because he likes to walk around all day. And one day he came back and was sitting there talking to us, and he was like, dude, I'm finding me a different job. I can't stand working here. And, you know, we're kind of sitting there, we're like, and I'm tired of walking around having to find tools in this building. And it's just like, what? You're getting paid to walk around and find tools and you're leaving for it? You're insane, homeboy. But he's dumb though. Like he will come to the back of the building where we work at to steal our tools instead of going to the tool crib right next to him. Yeah, he's just killing time. That's what we always say. Because he'll walk back there half the time, just kind of walk around, prance around, and then walk back up front. You know, we're always just sitting there kind of staring. We're like, what is this guy actually doing? Yeah, it's just like, and then he's always sitting there complaining that he can't find stuff. It's just like, I wonder why, dog. Like, you know, we might have it back here, and we're just using it or have it hidden, so you can't come back and steal it. You know, ask for it. That's literally what the station he works on does that. They will hide their stuff or not let you have it, so you know you can't take it and lose it. And then I guess he doesn't realize that's how it is, so he just walks back like an idiot and then continues doing his journey. I mean, those dudes deserve to be walked out. They were dumb as heck. They walked out one of the Fastenal ladies. She deserved it. A lot of people were talking about her, and they were like, dude, they're just starting to walk everyone out. And, you know, they walked up and said to me, expecting me to be like, oh, that sucks. And first thing I said was, bro, she was awful at her job. I'm glad they walked her out. They all just started looking at me. They're like, what did he say? Like, I'm not gonna freaking try to be the hero here. She sucked at her job. She deserved to be walked out way before there. She got walked out like the week. Let's see here. Probably like the Friday. Huh?
When I was at the fort, every time that I find like a card or like using like because we're around like this up and stuff, we have like these special heat gloves and shit like that. When you get burned through, we gotta go back up there and shit like that.
Yeah, kind of. I like a little. It's just like a little caged in area where they keep the tools at. The tool crib, yeah. Ours is a tool crib.
It's really like a fucking caged in area that like if you attempt to fucking go in, you're automatically terminated if you're not allowed in there.
Really.
Fucking 6 cameras in.
The dude allows us to walk in there and just grab what we need most of the time, as long as we sign it out.
And we delayed. Like I was fucking standing by the door and this fucking lady wasn't doing her job and I was like, yo.
Yo.
Hey bitch. I didn't say that, but I was like, no. What can I get a new blade? She's like, can I get a new blade? I went to hand it to her and she's like, get your hand out of that window, and I'm like, I would fucking stab you with this fucking knife. This box cutter will fucking stab you 75 times. You just grab
Wait, you had to go there for box cutters?
and stuff like that.
Really? That's insane.
Swimming there. Yeah.
We have like little machines at work where as long as you have a badge, you can scan out stuff. Like our tool crib is literally only like tools. You know, specialty tools, your freaking stuff that costs 12 grand.
Compared to the other factories I've been at, I think a little behind when it comes to that kind of stuff, I guess. You can do pretty much anything in the film.
They're desperate. They're beyond desperate for people.
Paying a whole $8 fucking more. But although their work's definitely more, no, they're a bit more strict with their stuff. Strict? I thought you were saying more labor. I disagree. I disagree with that. And you usually work more,
I did straight 40s at FCC.
I guess it depends, because right now they're on 8.
And then like they weren't really strict, you know, it was pretty basic stuff. Show up, wear your stupid uniform. Huh?
Compared to MSFL.
Show up, wear your uniform, leave. Well, that'd be the only thing more strict then. Like what? Like what? You're not saying anything. What's everything? It's not. Like what? You can show up and get more points or something? Like what are you getting at?
Yeah, that's exactly the point. It's the one time I'll fucking defend that.
Chad's an idiot. You got 9 at FCC, I think.
But here's the fact. If you call in, if you call in an hour before, like, if you do everything that you're supposed to do at FCC, it's a point. I'm pretty sure.
Half.
In NFL, it's a half point each time you call in if you do it the correct way.
I think it's the same at FCC. It's been years since I worked there, so I don't remember. No, FCC did it by the minute or whatever, and you had like 27 or something like that, but they did it by the minute. It was really by the hour, but they said it was by the minute. It was by like the 45 minutes. It was kind of dumb how they did it. Yeah, their system was kind of dumb. Freaking Chad saying everything less freaking more lenient there and then doesn't know what to name. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Their snack machines are more relaxed. They don't have freaking Fiber 1 bars in it? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, they actually do have what is it? The same what they call it there? Where you have
What?
they have the in the break room, yeah, the cafeteria break room. We would call that a cafeteria.
Yeah, it's a fucking two
Break
coolers
room.
with fucking Mountain Dew and
So they got
Coke,
their shit.
and then you have
Forward!
a skinnier version of the snack aisle extra and that you pay fucking $4 for a bag of cheese.
Well, that's just pretty much everywhere. That's pretty much everywhere, though. It's more the convenience of it.
No, I don't play anything these last 2 days, bro.
The melt. What?
Fire at will!
Good idea. Wouldn't recommend all that.
Why, bro? So you play for 2 weeks and not touch the game for a year? That's fine. Don't have the next game.
Is the next gen only? You have to be better than Chad. You'd have to be better than Chad. Couldn't be. I don't know.
It looks like a little tower.
Looks like crap.
And, yeah, it literally looks like shit. But he downloaded the final on Christmas Day and played a few games. Honestly, I like the fucking game. It's just, I don't know. It's so chaotic. I'd have to sit there and actually play it for a little bit.
You have to have good teammates on.
Call of Duty.
You have to have good teammates on it, and we never do.
Did you just say it's like Battlefield?
Yeah.
Just like Battlefield.
Drop in the buildings.
Oh, that way. Tim, do you like or hate Battlefield 1?
No, that's Battlefield 1 is top 5 games. I fucking love Battlefield.
Move!
That's what all I played when I was with my
There's a lot of people dislike Battlefield 1, so
Die, dog!
Some of the characters have like new technology that didn't exist for another fucking 30, 40 years.
what's the one where you like even read the list? What's that?
One.
That's one. You like Force Season 1.
Okay.
I didn't like it. I thought the maps were too big.
I would say there's only one map on there that I really dislike, and it was that mountain, that Grappo, whatever the fuck it's called.
The only one I really ever remember playing was the desert. The map was just too massive. Wasn't a good map.
Oh yeah, that one sucks. Sit here and say that some of the maps are actually fucking dog shit, but I mean, it's World War I. A lot of the fucking they're trying to be a story, but competitive shooting game, World War I, with the just like sitting in trenches, fucking popping their heads up for 30 minutes, firing a few shots and shit. It's like you gotta take some liberties with it.
I played Verdun. I like it.
Honestly, I like Verdun too. I just didn't fucking die.
They have like style games of that same quality, so there's bound to be one of them that's not completely dead.
Forward!
Verdun was definitely fun, but it was just needed a little to it, so it wasn't complete booty smacking, cheeks a clapping.
I forget what kind of like guns you left at.
I prefer the machine gun. It's like the only thing really worth a schmuck. Yeah. Made me feel good. I didn't. I hated once. I never bought 5. 5 or 1's maps were just too big. Yeah. Like after going from 4, where the maps are pretty small, you can just run in, get your job done, to 5 or 1. I never even thought about buying 5. Oh, trust me, I played it. Battlefield 3 and 4, kind of okay. 3 was kind of mid. I sucked at video games then, but I didn't know how to play video games. I couldn't tell you freaking an absolute, you know, this was a phenomenal by any means. I didn't know how to play video games then. It's like, if you asked me how good SOCOM was, I couldn't tell you how good SOCOM was. Everyone's gonna meet right and say it was like phenomenal, but I don't remember. It's been so long since I played that sucker. It couldn't have been too good since they no longer make it. Like SOCOM 3 or whatever. SOCOM had its own rifles and everything. Like it was whatever the PlayStation. I can't even think what it is. It's like the version of the Wii where you aim at it. Maybe I guess it should be VR nowadays probably. I don't actually know. They had the little gun you could get for SOCOM. I remember that.
Vietnam veteran grandfather bought SOCOM. I won't say they're good or anything, but like they're like I can like really see myself sitting on the chair, putting my phone. SOCOM 2. Like, throw that metal thing on that. That was kind of weird. Fucking SOCOM 2.
Oh.
Some like fucking.
I don't remember ever playing it, to be honest with you.
You had like a fucking soap and stuff. Really cool game.
Did you have syrup sandwiches and grandma allowances?
One shot, 200 shots, bang. If I see another one of those fucking face, by the way, face my person's ID.
Another one of those what?
That's
The fucking one shot, 100 shots, bang.
Oh. Fucking
Fucking
tits.
like a fucking retard. And then the second picture is like literally a picture of them showing off their tits. Dudes were like, yeah, all the little fucking gremlin looking motherfuckers.
I've seen the one where like a fucking skinny ass white kid was going into a big black kid. It's like, this is what I used to do.
It's me. To Jesus?
No, literally, there's no action. like where Russ Thompson like you know that the World of Peace guy, John?
Yeah, the alcoholic.
Yeah, in New York. Yeah, the alcoholic. Apparently, I follow him because I love watching like for some weird reason. And
Gotcha.
he's flying first class to Indianapolis on January 2nd.
You gonna go see him?
And the top comment said, "Come to Gary." And then somebody replied and said, "It's very poor." So I said, "Yeah, that's what happens when a bunch of African Americans get
Oh
together."
my. Wow.
I'm gonna be real. You can't be saying that around here.
I'm black, bro. I can say it.
That's just because you don't wash.
Balls and tongue.
Boom!
Hmm? You did. Chad just freaking got scrap on his mind. It's just better to ignore Chad. He gets drunk when he's been awake for too long. He hasn't had his 12 naps for the day. Burger King butt lettuce.
I ordered that little Raven one. It's not fucking here yet. But as soon as it does, would you... I'm not gonna fucking mail it to you. But whenever I get it, I'm gonna ask you for your address. I'll bring it up. Unless you wanna fuck
Tell you the wrong address. Give us the address.
Can't. Don't. Yeah, I don't listen to him.
Oh no. The camera turns around. The dude goes, the fucking eyes that are fucking
Oh, you have to do both in it. Two different guys. We got no more Monday Night Football. No more Thursday.
Where's the fucking college?
Let me do a second look check. Jets and Browns play today. There's just something about Joe Flacco that I miss about having that quarterback. Just something. Can't quite put my finger. Just something. Cowboys Saturday. Get Titans Texans on New Year's. Bears on New Year's. Dolphins. I thought we had and Bucks. Patriots Bills New Year's. Gonna be fucking pitiful loss for the Patriots.
Who you guys?
Eagles
Who
Sunday.
who you guys think's going to the Super Bowl this year?
I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a repeat of the 2015 season. It's gonna be the Baltimore Ravens and San Francisco 49ers.
I think it's gonna be the Browns and the Texans.
How do you think the Browns? What is it? Oh no, Browns. Browns are 10-5. I'll definitely Jets are 6-9. Bears are also 6-9.
Like the singer.
If the Raiders win, I'll kill myself.
Fucking every team my game is red. What the fuck's going on? If I can tell you who's gonna win this year, even half the shit. Like, this year's been like the most like stupid games I've ever seen. I guess. Last year was pretty cut and dry. Like who's probably gonna make it thing. So past 2 years, like everybody was doing good. People did good. People were bad. This year's all over the fucking place.
Yes, bro. At home, playing like shit, and then listen to the ESPN commentators fucking try to come up with some way to suck his fucking cock ring. Kelsey getting distracted with the fucking Taylor Swift, he's fucking dropping balls and shit like that. Even the referee, bro, did you see that fucking safety that he had on the last game the Ravens played?
No, I didn't watch that.
So Mark Jackson, he shot down, hikes the ball, goes back into the pocket. The pocket is now in the enemy. He trips over a fucking ref, bro. The ref falls.
Hey.
And then grips Lamar, and they count as a fucking safety.
They said that was necessary, so he didn't get hurt.
No, it was necessary. Yeah, the 49ers, the 49ers fucking.
Yeah. It was necessary. They had to get him up to 19 instead of 17.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm so glad you did.
It was necessary.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So Lamar is fucking good for the playoffs. The fucking third fucking time. I don't think he's played a full season without injuries. He had injuries last year. He was there for a lot of the
Yeah.
kind of fucking balled out a little bit and then fucking ruined every single game of him fucking.
Forward! Move!
Weird fact. Did you know that the Baltimore Ravens are the only team in the NFL with an all-black quarterback team? With that being like the coach, like the quarterback,
Move!
the
Carry your loads!
It's like my Fortnite squad. Tell me more.
Fat Joe and Big Pun, the greatest rappers ever lived. They didn't live fucking very long lives because they're each fucking 450 pounds. But
Sounds like my type of life. Let's be honest, would you rather live your life 75 pounds or 450 pounds? Easy choice. Easy choice.
Form a shield wall! Move!
you are a healthy body and want to do it. Some of the savage people turned and made me very happy by telling me that we face that we are living according to. Why is it the life state of being fucking
No sleep for the wicked.
Attack!
No, you won't. Who's that guy? Dang, when did Kraft Mac and Cheese leave?
Attack! Raise your shields! Fire! Forward! Enough. I am your. sergeants! Troublemaker, attack!